Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be sharing with you the neighborhoods we're looking at in Bangkok for our big move. So we have some tips, some resources we use, so stick around. Hey guys, this is Doc and Bean, and as some of you know, we are planning our move to Bangkok, and we are exploring various neighborhoods, like what neighborhood do we really want to live in, right? Find the perfect spot to settle down in. But before you actually commit to a long-term apartment, we're considering what to do initially. So, yeah.
So, where should we stay? Because we're probably going to stay maybe a month or maybe less, trying to find an apartment. Trying to find where we actually want to set up shop.
Yeah.
So, shall we stay in a hotel?
Yeah, we have some options, right? A hotel, you know what you're getting basically, right? It's easy to book, no hidden fees, but the downside is it's expensive. Do you want to spend a whole month? How much is a whole month in a hotel? So, we don't think so.
Oh, should we stay in a service apartment?
Yeah, so this is the first time I really...
What is a service apartment?
Right, that's the first time I heard of it in Bangkok, looking at all this stuff. And it's like, it says it's like a hotel. It has hotel services, but with apartment amenities, right? And it's ideal for people with longer stays. They usually have like a fully equipped kitchen, and it has fitness centers, housekeeping, but it requires a minimum stay, and it's hard to get during peak season. So,
should we stay in an Airbnb?
Oh, we staying in an Airbnb. He's the logistics guy. So, well, probably, yeah. Airbnb is probably where we're going to stay because it's more spacious. It's actually like an apartment. It's just more cost effective than a hotel or a serviced apartment, right? And I was just looking up some stuff and they said, make sure you book with a reputable platform. Because what I didn't know, it's illegal in Thailand to rent short-term rentals if you don't have a, I think it's like some type of hotel license. So, but we just usually
but they don't enforce much.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Like when they started to do it, like they were all gung ho with it, and then it kind of just, fell off. So, yeah.
All right. So we've been there. We're looking around. We may know a neighborhood that we want to go into. Should we rent or should we buy?
Yeah. Because he was heavy on the buying for a moment, and I
should buy a condo and not rent a condo.
Yeah.
But
I was heavy on the renting because I don't want any responsibility. I don't want us to pick up and go and not have to worry about fixing anything. But renting an apartment in out of the country or Bangkok is different than America. Here, it could take like up to 6 months. They do all these credit checks, background screenings, all these things. And in Thailand, it's much faster. So depending on when you're going, you can't try to book something like, 3 months out or 6 months out. You won't even get anything because you can get it like within a few weeks or even days. So,
or even the same day.
Yeah, even the same day.
And there's no credit score. There's none of that. You just have to have the money.
Yeah. So, and it comes fully furnished. So there's a lot of reasons why people don't even, you just go with one suitcase because everything's already set up for you. Yeah. So,
like I said, we need to pick a neighborhood. We need to pick where we want to go.
Yeah.
So we've been scouting, we've been doing research on our neighborhoods, and we have criteria. We always got criteria.
Yep.
So our criteria for where we want to live, we would say affordability, but in Thailand, most everything is affordable.
You can find what you want in most neighborhoods.
So that's like a soft criteria right there.
Yeah.
But our price range is probably from 500 to 800 a month. That's probably our range.
Yeah.
We're going to start with. And next is walkability.
Yeah, because we're walkers. Like we can walk miles. Like 5 miles in a day is nothing.
For the neighborhood, you need to be able to walk around the neighborhood and look at stuff and that type of thing.
And we want like local markets, you know, we're wanderers, so local markets, coffee shops, that type of stuff.
So a lot of things to do in the neighborhood. Also, street food.
Yeah.
Like, even though street food is mostly everywhere.
Everywhere.
But we still need street food everywhere where we're going to live.
Yeah. And having, you know, public transportation there, the BTS or the MRT is a plus for us. It has to be close to wherever in walking distance where we are.
Well, it's not a plus, that's a necessity.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to have BTS or MRT near where we stay.
Yeah. Okay. And we also want it, although you're in Bangkok, we don't want it to be like too touristy. We want it to be still have that like local feel, you know. We're not around a bunch of expats or not overly touristy. So, but you know. And so just doing like our research, make sure before you move all this stuff, we can't stress enough, do your own research. You know what you like, where you want to live, how, you know, what your style is. And, you know, there's expat arrivals, Reddit have different communities and stuff that you can check out, expat.com, and do some research on these neighborhoods. So, yeah.
So the first neighborhood that we scouted is the Phra Khanong.
Yeah, Phra Khanong. And this is in the Ratchada district, right? And they said it's like laid back atmosphere. It has a good balance between city and community life. It's less touristy, so it has a mix of older Thai style houses and modern apartments, and it has easy access to the BTS. You're also close to Sukhumvit Road and other highways. So popular parks is Benjasari and Benjakati Park, and I heard those like you can run. I like to run in the morning and stuff. So, and Soy 71, it has a lot of traditional markets and stuff, co-working spaces. So, yeah.
All right, next is pretty popular neighborhood with expats is the Ekkamai.
Yeah, and that's in the same Watana district, and it has a lot of like a trendy lifestyle upscale neighborhood. And this is highly walkable. It has a lot of Japanese eateries if you like Japanese food, right? Rooftop bars, boutique shops, and a lot of high-end restaurant. And if you like music, it has good music vibe, malls, cinemas, you know, and it's very popular with expats and young professionals. We're young professionals.
We're old professionals.
No, we ain't trying to work. No.
The next one is the Ari neighborhood.
Yeah, and that's in the Phra Thai district. So this is one of Bangkok's like up and coming neighborhood, and it's trendy, like with the artsy bohemian feel. You know, they say have larger apartments with more modern features, and it's a good mix of like Thai locals, creatives, and expats. I said they have a bunch of Instagram worthy coffee shops, and I love coffee as long as the coffee's good. I don't care if it's Instagram worthy, but is the coffee good, right? You know me, I need my coffee. So, and they have like small street line with markets. They have like a lot of green spaces, or I found out a new term. It's called pocket parks. So yeah, there's like little areas in the city where it's like, you know, pop-up greenery areas. So I was like, oh, that would be cool.
All right. Next is the Ratchada neighborhood.
Yeah. So it's in Hoi Quang district. But this is like if you want the fast-paced lifestyle. We're city people. We don't mind that. So this is why this is on the list too. But it's still affordable. It's just very lively, you know? And it has some of the best rental prices in central Bangkok for condos and apartments. It has a lot of shopping malls, and the Ratchada train market is here. And they have a lot of night markets, food stalls, and 3 MRT stations. So with a good mix of like locals and all that stuff too. So yeah.
Next is the Bangkok.
That's in the Chorong Krong Road area. But it's one of Bangkok's like oldest and most culturally rich districts, filled with like temples and shop houses. And it's home to the famous Chek Krong Road, right? Which is one of the best like foodie streets in Bangkok. Can I tell you how excited I am to explore all these places. Like, yeah, I'm an explorer, but like every time I'm doing research, I come out like, oh man, I found something else. I'm so excited. But it has a nice blend of budget and riverfront apartments. So, which they could be a little pricier, but you know, if we see something that's a little outside of our budget, maybe.
Anyway.
No, I know you're supposed to say that. But it also has a lot of it has BTS stations anywhere. But here you have boat access on the Chao Phraya River, so you can just hop on the boat, and that's usually like maybe 30 cents or something to get across. You know, go down the river and see what's down there. So something to do.
Yeah. Next is Talat Phlu.
And that's in the Thonglor district. Yeah, and this is like another authentic Thai neighborhood. If you want to experience, you know, the traditional Bangkok life, yeah, this is where you go. So it's away from the tourist crowds, while still being very well connected because it's close to the BTS and stuff. And you get a great value for housing here compared to central Bangkok. And you have traditional markets, a lot of family-run cafes everywhere. So for us, it's definitely something to check out. Yeah.
Next is the Old Nut neighborhood.
Yeah, and that's in the Sukhumvit district, right? Which is one of the best. Again, they're saying like budget-friendly areas, condos in central Bangkok area. It is quieter, more residential feel compared to central Sukhumvit, but it's growing in popularity with digital nomads but they said have great local markets, which we love. So that's something we want to explore.
Right.
Yeah.
Next is the Thonglor.
So that's also in the Sukhumvit district, right? And this is high end and stylish. Like most people know about this area. Yeah. And it is just upscale. It's a foodie heaven, they say, with all these Michelin restaurants and like hip brunch spots. Another place you can find Japanese stuff. And it has the best nightlife in Bangkok, they're saying. We're probably in bed by 9-10 o'clock, but every now and then we would probably go, check out stuff. It has a lot of high-end spas, designer stores everywhere. So if you're into that stuff, yeah, we'll definitely have to check out because we might fall into that and we don't know yet,
Right.
Yeah. So, but when it's time to find these apartments, they have, and we've been looking because we want to know like what size they are, and we want a little roomier space. So DD Property is a good one that we look at apartments on. Thailand Property, Living Insider, Hip Flat. Is there any? Because you look more than I do.
Fast Wise.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of places. Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Facebook groups.
Yep.
And they have like a lot of owners list their apartments there, and then you can talk directly with the owners sometimes. I know, but we'll look more into that when it's time to go. If we want to just do it ourselves, if we want to get a realtor. So, but yeah, these was our picks for right now, that we are, once we get over there, we are going to be looking into. And of course, we'll take you along on our apartment, tours and stuff. But yeah. And if you're planning to move to Bangkok, we'd love to hear like what neighborhoods you're looking at. Drop a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out our website. We have a lot of different free tools, free stuff that you can download. Our itineraries from all the places we've been. So go check that out too. All right. See you guys. Peace.